Sincerely speaking, when the coups occurred in the three African countries, I was among the people that were like, oh no, why all these coups? Why are they doing this? They shouldn't do that, it's not right. I was against those coups because from history, we've seen or we've heard about the effects military rule has on the people, especially when the wrong person takes the position of leadership. So because of all of this, we felt sorry for the people of these countries that were affected by this coup, and we wanted so badly for them to have democratic leadership restored. However, when things started playing out and President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso came into the picture and we started seeing and hearing the things that he was doing for his country, people were like, okay, paying attention, all focus shifted to Burkina Faso. So everybody became interested, everybody wanted to see what's happening in Burkina Faso. Everybody was interested and we were like, okay, let's keep watching. And to my amazement and the amazement of everyone is what was and is happening in Burkina Faso currently shocked the whole world. As in, Burkina Faso became a global point of interest. Everybody wanted to see Burkina Faso. Everybody wanted to hear about Burkina Faso. Everybody wanted to get an information about what is happening there. I believe that most people, as myself, would have been disappointed when a young person took the place of position. Like, I'm a Nigerian. In Nigeria, we used to advocate for young people to take the place of leadership, for young people to take the presidential position so that they can change things. We have always blamed our lack of change on the fact that it's been old people that do not have the idea of modernization. They don't know how to approach things in the modern 21st century. So we've always blamed them for being the reason why our country hasn't been moving forward. There hasn't been any significant change in the nation. But we start becoming disappointed when some young people took some major positions in government and disappointed us, embezzled money, did a lot of things, talked down on people, looked down on people, beat people up. We start feeling sorry for the young generation. We are like, oh my God, these are the people that we hoped that if these young people take place of power, they will be able to help us. But look at them, they've just taken a minor position, yet this is what they are doing. What happens if they become the president of the nation? I personally really do admire President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. I really love the massive change he's bringing to the nation. In fact, as it stands now, Burkina Faso is under development. There's been massive construction in the country, development of infrastructures, roads, housing, industrialization. It's really, really massive. And I love the wisdom of the president. He saw the strength of the country and he has decided to use the strength of the country to make the country stronger. The Burkinabes are known to be good when it comes to agriculture. They know how to produce what to eat. President Ibrahim Traore has seen that if I can empower the farmers and make them stronger and make them believe more in their work, then agriculture can become another oil in our country. It can change the narrative of our country. And he said to himself, okay, how can I make this happen? Burkina Faso is very good when it comes to production of tomatoes and cashew. So he said, okay, I'm going to be building tomato processing plants. So instead of these tomatoes that are being harvested from the farm getting rotten and getting spoiled or being exported out of the country and being produced and returned back to the country, and people pay for them more expensively than they would have paid for them if they had been produced in their country. So let's build a factory to turn this tomato into tomato paste so that people can have it for a long period of time to preserve the value of it and also make sure that we retain our economic strength in the country. So that is what he's doing. And I really love and appreciate that fact. Then what about the gold? I watched one of the documentaries of the president, and he said to my shock that Burkina Faso had never had one gold reserve before he came into power. This is a country that is known to have vast natural gold resource. It is a shame that this country didn't even have one gold reserve. I was really shocked when I heard that, and I was like, no, this is not good. Who have been the people leading this country? Who have been the people governing this country that they have never had one single gold reserve? Oh my God, it was really unbelievable. And I love the fact that the president is working towards making Burkina Faso profit from their natural gold resource. I just really love the fact that he's focusing on all aspects of the nation. You can't have people working if they are not healthy. He's building hospitals. He's equipping hospitals with the best equipment that you can think of, training the staff. And you can't have people working without having food to eat. He's investing into agriculture, making sure that the people have food to eat. You can't have people putting in effort and being creative without having money. He's building banks, national banks, to support farmers, to support people, support startups, make it easy for people to access funds to start up their businesses. That is really a visionary leader. In driving African culture, he's making sure that African culture in terms of clothing is being presented to the world. He's building cotton factory, making sure that what people wear is produced in the country. I've said it over and over again. There is no how a country can develop without industrialization. It is industrialization that brings power to the nation. When there is job for people to do, people will have less time for gossips. People will have less time to look for trouble. People will have less time to look for faults. People will have less time to engage in things that are unprofitable, unfruitless to them and to the nation. That's what the president of Burkina Faso is doing. He's making sure that the people are engaged. And I also love the fact that everything he's doing, construction of roads, building houses, building of industries, he's engaging the people. He's making sure that the manpower, the labor is coming from the country. The people that are working towards building the nation are citizens of the nation. When citizens are involved in building their nation, they will honor, respect, and revere their hard work. They wouldn't want to destroy it because they took part in building it. They will want to see it flourish. They will want to see it stand. But when you go and bring people from wherever to come and build it, they won't see it as anything because they didn't benefit from it. They weren't paid. They weren't involved in building it, so they don't know what it takes to build, so it will be easy for them to destroy it. What I want to say to the Burkinabes is that you have to be patient. You need patience. It's easier to destroy than to build. Building takes a lot of time. Building takes a lot of effort. Building requires patience. When you're building something, you need to give it your all and give it time. It's not like you're destroying something that just takes a few seconds and it's gone. So I just hope and pray that the Burkinabes are patient enough. During one of these documentaries, I heard one of the farmers or some of the farmers complaining that the government tractors that are being sent to till their lands for free are not enough. They are not on time, and yeah, it's a government tractor. It's coming to till your land for free, and there are lots of farmers that need this tractor. It's going to take time. They need to apportion timing for each person, so you don't expect that the tractors will just come when you call them. So this is a business opportunity for anyone who wants to invest. If you're a farmer and you have seen that there is a loophole somewhere, the government tractors are not coming on time, why not buy your own tractors? Why not come together and buy tractors or create a business around this? Okay, let's buy tractors to till farmers' land. Those that are not patient enough to wait for that of the government, we can till their land for them for a fee. Yes, this is a business opportunity, and let people also look into this. So what do I have to say to the president of Burkina Faso is that I love what you're doing. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm hearing. I love and I'm not alone. I believe everybody, if not everybody, a lot of people, African youths, young people, even the elderly. When I watched Wodemaya's video about his traveling to visit the president of Burkina Faso, I really loved the fact that I saw majority of the citizens, old and young, saying, I love our president. What do you love about your country? I love our president. I love our president. And I hope if you're president of a country, I hope your people are saying they love you. So President Ibrahim Traore, I join your people and I say I love you. I love what you are doing. I just pray for God's strength, wisdom, and I pray that God helps you to surround yourself with wise men that will continue to advise you rightly, and people who are willing to sacrifice for the country, even much more than you are doing, so that the country can develop, grow, and become that vision that you hope to achieve. So thank you guys. My name is Deb. Thank you for watching Discover with Deb. In this channel we talk about everything and anything, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please don't exit this video today without hitting the subscribe button and hit on the bell notification so you can be notified each time I upload a video on this channel. Until I see you next time, do take good care of yourself and have the best day ever. Thank you and bye.